Well, he is on the short list of the greatest featherweights of all time, but Max Holloway has goals beyond that. DC, you know he trains at 185, 190 pounds. Going to be very interesting to see how far Max Holloway can take this here in the UFC.
He's one of the best fighters, as you said. He's one of the best featherweights of all time. And it's because of his preparation and his attention to detail. When he made his UFC debut, he had hiccups, but he went back to the lab and he fixed those things, and it showed in a massive 13-fight win streak that had him winning the featherweight championship and defending it on multiple occasions. Max Holloway is truly one of the best fighters in the entire organization.
And what he did in that two-fight series with Jose Aldo is something that history is going to look back upon very fondly. Max blessed Holloway back in another big spot here tonight. Max Holloway ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. All right, so here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world, fighting out of Spain, Ilya Topuria. It's amazing to have this type of wisdom and maturity and sophistication at 26 years of age. And that sophistication really bleeds into his fighting style. If you reference the Ryan Hall fight, that is as tricky a stylistic challenge as there is in the featherweight division. And he stayed measured the entire time before getting that knockout in round one. He has taken his game to that requisite next level ever since, making himself impossible to deny a world title fight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. All right, now we bring you the tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Max Blessed Holloway. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Ilya Topuria.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready? Let's do it.
All right, so here he is, the still undefeated Spaniard, Ilya Topuria, and even before he became the world champion, his Instagram bio said UFC featherweight champion. Self-belief and confidence are not issues for one of the more sophisticated fighters and athletes on this roster. He just has a wisdom and a maturity that belies his years, and that's why even in a matchup like this, he will be patient, he will be calculated, and when the window opens to close the show, more than likely, he'll close it. All right, wow, with the early action here as he gets a takedown. I'm not saying I would have stuffed that shot, but for the kickboxer on the other side, you gotta provide more resistance than that, I would think.
You gotta provide more. You gotta give him something. You gotta give him something, John. You gotta feed him the hips. You've gotta get the leg back. You've got to make him work. Even if he takes you down, you gotta pop right back up to really show him that you're not going to rest and accept getting taken down by him.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Topuria.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Making all these shots count.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
That Kimura looks tight. He's got to crank now, though, John. He's got him in position. Now he's got to go find the finish.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Holloway's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up.
Working for the submission once again.
He's fighting. He wants this very bad.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Attacking all ball.
Oh, he escaped.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense. Oh, nice.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
feet.
is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling. That's exactly what they got in that exchange.
15 seconds.
Nice block.
And there's a takedown attempt. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Outstanding back and forth first round.
Listen, breathe, relax. I need you to get out there and keep this fight on your feet. I want you to avoid that takedown.
All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. Nice kick to the midsection.
Nice jab there for Holloway.
Throwing that jab, no good. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Tries the flying knee to no avail. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Topuria gets the double leg takedown now.
He has to have guard.
Nice positional control here.
Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
And a nice left hand there on the inside. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kicks.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Topuria going for the takedown here. Nothing doing there.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. Nice jab by Holloway, yes.
Oh, how about that? He lands a huge kick. Under 2 minutes to go in round two. Oh! Back to his feet.
Oh, just open it up on him now.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand, and now we'll see what he can do. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't wait. Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh,
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the Von Flip choke will be there. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, that Darce choke is tight. Oh, he got out.
He cleared his legs, got back to his back, and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that Darce choke.
All right, so that is going to do it for the round. Topuria is bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't bleed down into the fighter's eyes. All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs. Oh!
He's hurt bad.
Oh, a big left hand! Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Attempts the uppercut there, but it doesn't land.
Nice block. Punch went nowhere.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Nice punch from the clinch by Holloway. Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round and hasn't really recovered or gotten back into things.
People react differently, right? Some people just get back on. He's having a hard time building his way back into this fight.
Chip, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting.
Oh! Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now. Oh, strong hook to the head there by Ilya Topurria. Just misses with the left hook. Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
That guillotine is tight.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. And now he's on side control. Darce choke attempt here.
Oh, it looks like that Darce is tight.
Darce choke is in tight. He's got to be very patient, though. He does not want to rush this if he wants to finish the fight. A lot of takedown defense, submission defense is just being calm and patient.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
20 seconds to go.
He's got to start going down.
Topuria's eye starting to swell now. Big strikes continue to land. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Come on, let's get this together. Listen, I need you to dig. I want you to want it more than he does. You got to go out there and show these people and show.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting it over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round. Fight scheduled for 5-minute rounds.
And landed some nasty strikes.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Oh! Huge right hand! Oh! And now a left. Short uppercut in the clinch by Holloway. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on weapons.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Topuria's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now. It's okay. Use your footwork.
Single.
You gotta fight down.
He passes to half guard.
All right, side control now.
Good. You're doing fine. Stay relaxed. Breathe.
Good work from the top here by Ilya Topuria.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Topuria is able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Knee on belly. Massive shot from the top. And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
A series of punches from the top here by Ilya Topuria. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Under a minute to go in round 4.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open.
Nice shot there by the champ. Nice shot lands for the bottom.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Topuria. Lands with the ground and pound here. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Superman punch lands.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Keep that pressure up for me now.
Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there. mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
And here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 33 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Holloway.
How about your boy? I mean, that's your boy, Max Holloway. I know you're an objective observer, but to see your friend produce a knockout like that on this stage, that's heady stuff.